Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fernando Lassiter, and we're going to take the next 15 to 20 minutes to walk you through your agency overview process here with Agent Success Management Group Sales and Marketing Firm. The first thing we want to cover with you is our corporate structure, our agency leadership, and our company is set up very much like Coca-Cola. If you're familiar with them, they own several other bottling companies such as Dasani Bottled Water, Vitamin Water, Minute Maid, and Coca-Cola is actually their parent company. So agent success management is set up exactly the same way. It doesn't matter who invited you out. You're at the right place for your overview today. So the next thing we're going to talk about is a little bit about our agency history. So Agent Success Management Group was created in 2011 for agents by agents. And our current president, CEO, and founder, Coach Sean Simmons, established our corporation in the state of Alabama in 2011. And since then, up to now, we've been able to create 8 six-figure agencies within our corporation under the Agent Success Management umbrella. We have over 35 individuals who earn over a six-figure income with our company. And with Coach Simmons's 14 years of insurance experience and 21 years of business experience combined, we have a proven leader at the helm of our company in order to navigate us through these uncertain times that we're in right now with everything that's going on in our economy and in the society. And of course, every company has a mission, but Agent Success Management also has a mission, and that mission is to change lives. And one way that we intend to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is by creating over 100 families that earn over a six-figure income with our company. The next thing we want to talk about is what sets us apart from the competition. When I took a look at this company 7 going on 8 years ago, I wanted to find out what the advantages were for coming on board. And so I wanted to look at a few critical areas. One of those areas was compensation. Some other companies actually started you off with under 55% contracts, but here with Agent Success Management Group, our contract levels range between 65% all the way up to 120%. Renewals are also very important in our industry. For some companies, you have to work for 5 to 10 years before you get renewals, and some companies don't pay renewals at all. But here with Agent Success Management, you're actually vested within 2 years. Let me tell you what that means in a real world scenario. That means that after you work with our company for 24 months and 1 day, should you decide to leave and pursue other endeavors, then the income that your book of business is creating, the profit that your book of business is creating, will continue to follow you after any debt that you have with the company is paid off. You continue to get checks long into the future once you're vested after those 2 years. Also, trainers can be very important. And who's doing the training? With some other companies, you have agents who haven't been in the field or on the phone in years or never been in the field at all. And they're doing the training, ladies and gentlemen. But here with Agent Success Management Group, we only use individuals who produce between 15 to 30,000 in monthly production. Those are the only individuals that are allowed to train. We call them certified field trainers. So you're definitely being trained by the best. Let's talk about the trainings themselves. Some companies expect you to actually pay to get trained, but here with Agent Success Management Group, we actually provide free daily training calls. We have free weekly training calls. We also have a semi-annual regional conference that you can attend all for free. And leads are very important in our industry as well. Some other companies force you to talk to your friends and your family about insurance, and that's okay if they need the product that you offer. But at the same time, we know that's not the best way to be successful in this business. So with Agent Success Management, we actually have exclusive leads for our agents who are hungry to write business. In other words, we actually have more leads that or people that are requesting information from us than we have people to get that information to them in a timely manner. That's why we are doing this hiring that we're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Also, initiation fees. Some companies expect you to pay to join the company. Here with Agent Success Management, I want you to understand this. There are zero initiation fees involved in coming on board with our company. In other words, if you like what you see during this overview process, and then we like you once we do your one-on-one interview on the backside of this overview process, then there's zero initiation fees, zero out-of-pocket fees for you to come on board with our company. So let's continue. Documentation beats conversation. So this is our sales history chart. And as you can see, our company charted 1.16 million in 2011. And if you'll follow me quickly up to 2017, you can see a very significant jump to 8.34 million. That's the year that we actually acquired the state of Mississippi. So we started out in Alabama, 2017, we acquired the state of Mississippi. And so you can see a significant jump in production. And if you follow me up to 2019, you can see another significant jump to 9.5 million. At that year, we actually were involved in the state of Louisiana as well. So we're now a tri-state organization. We operate in Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. And that chart is going in a very favorable direction. It is going what we call up and to the right, ladies and gentlemen. So during our troubling times that we're in right now, you can see that Agent Success Management Group is still growing. We're still hiring. We're not laying off. We're not furloughing. We're still in a growth pattern. So you're in the right place at the right time. The next thing we want to cover is the fact that your client will be in great hands. So the company that we actually market for is a company called Lincoln Heritage Life Insurance Company, and they have been around since 1963. They're over 58 years old, and they have combined with another company called the Funeral Consumer Guardian Society to produce the #1 final expense product on the market, ladies and gentlemen. So your client would definitely be in great hands with our service. As we continue, you may be asking yourself, what exactly is final expense? You may have never heard that term before. Well, let me help you out with that as well. In the final expense industry, we often use a simplified issue whole life product to help cover our senior clients' funeral and burial expenses. Now, one thing that I love about Lincoln Heritage and the ASM Agent Success Management System is that you will be able to approve your clients on the spot while you are either in the home or on the phone with those clients. So you don't have to send in an application packet and wait for 10 days, 14 days, 21 days to see if they're approved. We can approve 99% of the people that we're dealing with on the spot so they know that they are covered from that point forward. So let's talk about the types of leads that we make available. Of course, leads are very important in our industry, and our company, Lincoln Heritage, spends millions of dollars per year generating our contacts and generating individuals who have a need for our product. So the first thing that we do is we do direct mail, and those are more or less postcard correspondences. We send out postcards to individuals, they fill that thing out, they send it back to us, and we're able to make contact with those individuals, as well as the internet. Of course, everybody's on the internet nowadays. Lincoln Heritage has a huge digital presence, ladies and gentlemen. So we're also able to get people to request information through our digital and our internet access. Also, television leads. You might have seen one of our television commercials. They're called the Lincoln Heritage Funeral Advantage commercials. If you've seen those commercials on TV, that is our company running those commercials, and people see that and they call in and they request information about our final expense program. We also have our very popular policyholder leads. Those are leads from individuals who already do business with Lincoln Heritage. And so they've had such a great experience with our company that they're either wanting to increase their policy or they're wanting to refer somebody else to us once again because they've had such great service with Lincoln Heritage and Agent Success Management Group. And then, of course, we have self-generated leads. Those are some of the better leads as well. What that simply means is that you may be great at marketing, or you may already have a book of business and you just want to be able to offer your clients the #1 final expense product on the market. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a self-generator, that's okay too. One thing I do want to make clear about our lead program: if you participate in the company-sponsored lead program, then you do have to pay for those leads. But listen very carefully to what I'm going to tell you here. You do not, I repeat, you do not pay for those leads out of pocket. The company simply deducts a percentage of your commission to pay your lead balance back as you buy leads and as you sell to those clients, ladies and gentlemen. So you never pay directly out of pocket. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, what I want to do now is I actually want to turn this thing over to one of my colleagues here, and he's going to go over the agency's compensation plan for you. So without any further ado, Mr. Donaldo Harris, the floor is yours.
Well, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Fernando Lasser, for that, man. Listen, what an awesome time to be involved in our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll have the opportunity to talk to you about our amazing compensation plan, one of the most aggressive compensation plans in the industry right now. Listen, we're looking for people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Ladies and gentlemen, this is more than just a job, okay? So if you're looking for a weekly paycheck, this is probably not going to be for you. Let me make this very clear. This is a commission-only position, okay? As I said before, we're looking for people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. This compensation plan was built for people who are looking for high earning potential and a career growth opportunity. The beauty of our comp plan, ladies and gentlemen, is once you hit a position with our organization, you never have to go down again. You stay at that same level or either go up. So now what I want to do is talk to you about how we're able to help so many people still be successful on a part-time level as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let me explain to you that. Listen, let's look at this right here. Most of our part-time people, ladies and gentlemen, they work on Saturday or Sunday, or most of them we know have a 9-to-5 job. So they maybe work some weekends, some weekdays after they get off work. And let me explain how they do that. Most of them book 10 appointments throughout that week. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at it from this standpoint of view. Let's say you have 10 appointments, 3 people don't answer the phone, but you still talk to 7 people and do a full presentation on that situation, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you're able to close 3 out of those 7 people through that overview. Now, this is what's so great about it. You're on a 65% contract, ladies and gentlemen. You sell a policy for $50. Now, let me stop right here because there's a couple things I want to explain to you in this situation. All of our agents, whether they're full-time or part-time, ladies and gentlemen, they all start on a 65% contract level. But also, when I talk about this $50 right here, remember, that number right there, ladies and gentlemen, is totally based on the client that you're talking to on the phone. We have clients that need to pay $75 a month, $100 a month, $200 a month, $150, $300. It doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. But what I want to do is I like to under promise and over deliver to you. So we're going to talk about a $50 policy right now, but this is what I want you to understand. Think about this. When I'm talking to you about this, think about, man, what if this was a $100 policy? How all the numbers I'm going to talk to you about would double, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So let's continue to move forward. Lincoln Heritage is going to pay you $600 times your 65% contract. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about $390. You're going to get paid over the course of the year for that $50 policy. But Lincoln Heritage understands you have bills to pay, okay? Now, what they're going to do, Lincoln Heritage is going to advance you 75% of that $390, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about $293 up front to you into your bank account. That remaining $97, ladies and gentlemen, is going to get paid out to you over months 1 through 12, totaling $390. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about working part-time with us. We're talking about 3 policies a week. We're talking about an extra $879 added to what you already currently are making. You do that same thing for over the course of a month. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about $3,000. Ladies and gentlemen, over the course of a year, we're talking about $42,000 part-time with our company, ladies and gentlemen. We're changing the game. We're changing the industry. But now let me talk to those people who are very aggressive in this industry, who's really looking to change their life. We're talking about full-time people, ladies and gentlemen. And the great part about that, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, everybody starts on a 65% contract, but I wanted you to have an opportunity to see how if you come in here and really work your way through this comp plan and you can move up to 85%, how this is going to be great for you. But also, our full-time agents, we just asked them to double the numbers of a part-time agent. So what does that mean to you? We're talking about 20 appointments a week, ladies and gentlemen. 5 people don't answer the phone. You still are able to talk to 15 people and give them the overview of our company. And out of that, you're able to close 5 out of those 15 people. I love that because you don't have to be great here, but look how that can be financially for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about 85% contract. You sell a $50 policy. That's $600 annual premium. But ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln Heritage is going to pay you $600 now times your 85% contract. We're talking about $510 right there, ladies and gentlemen, over the course of the year. But now Lincoln Heritage, once again, is going to advance you 75% of that $510. We're talking about $383 up front right into your bank account. As I told you before, ladies and gentlemen, that remaining $127 is going to get paid out to you over months 1 through 12 as that client continue to pay, which totals out to $510. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about 5 policies a week, full-time. We're talking about $1,900, ladies and gentlemen, over the course of a month. We're talking about $7,000 over the course of a year, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about over $91,000, ladies and gentlemen. Now, listen, I understand when you start talking those type of numbers, a lot of times you say, hey, listen, man, are people really making that type of money over here with this organization? Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are. Let me tell you this. Last year, we had over 40 plus individuals that made anywhere between $100,000 all the way up to $1 million. But we also had over 50 individuals, ladies and gentlemen, that made anywhere between $50,000 and $99,000, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a lot of success over here, okay? Now, what I do want to tell you, once a lot of people get involved with our company, they do want to go out and build their own agency, very similar to that to an Allstate company in your local community that's on your local corner, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you how that can be beneficial to you down the road, because listen, when you look on the side of those buildings, it has somebody else's last name. Let's use my last name, Harris Agency. We give you a chance to do the same thing. Now, let me tell you how that works for you, okay? Now, let's pretend that you've gotten very, very good So now you're on 100% comp level, okay? You go out and you hire an agent called Andy. You put Andy on a 90% comp level, ladies and gentlemen. You help Andy to go out and write $10,000 worth of business. So Andy's going to get $10,000 times that 90% commission level, times that 75% advance. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Andy's going to make $6,750, which is an amazing number because he had you to assist him. But let's look at it from this way. Because you were able to help Andy get started, ladies and gentlemen, you helped Andy with his phone script. You've helped Andy with a home presentation. You've helped Andy close out appointments, ladies and gentlemen. But more importantly, you trained him from beginning to the end. Lincoln Heritage is going to reward you. And how are they going to do that? Lincoln Heritage is going to give you the difference between your position and Andy's position, which is 10% in this example. So you're going to get a check for $750, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing to me. The question I have for you, how many Andys do you want on your team? Okay, that's the greatest part of what we do, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's amazing. But also, we're so excited about what we do. Our company has now found a way, ladies and gentlemen, to help you get paid daily. Man, that's amazing to me. Our company now has an app where you basically can submit all of your business up to our corporate office. And if that customer is paying that day and you do it before 3 o'clock Central Time, ladies and gentlemen, you can have money wired into your bank account on the next day, ladies and gentlemen. We have people around here that get paid 5 days a week, and we have people that get paid 6 days a week. The reason why the person get paid 6 days a week, because they use Wells Fargo, ladies and gentlemen, not advocating for them, but Wells Fargo just happens to pay on the weekend, okay? Now, what I want to talk to you about, ladies and gentlemen, is why we work hard and we play hard. We like to show value to our agents and why they're important to us. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able to maintain a yearly quota, our company is not only going to give you an all expense paid trip, but they're going to give you and a loved one to a 5-star location throughout the world. Take a quick look at a video of some of our agents that want a free trip to a 5-star location in the Bahamas.
Chili. Don't miss the next one. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Santiago Chili.
Santiago, baby.
Let's go.
Make it happen.
So ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 types of people that take a look at what we do. The first person is an A person. They say, listen, I'm all in. Send me the license requirement. I'm excited about what to do. Then we have the B person. That B person says, listen, I'm all in, but I do have a couple questions. No problem, ladies and gentlemen. Our hiring manager will answer whatever questions you have to see if you're a good fit for what we do. But then you have that C person. That C person says, listen, this is not for me right now, but please stay in contact with me. It might be for me later. We do understand. Now, do understand this, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested and you're not a licensed agent, no problem. Agent Success Management Group has partnered with ExamFX, the #1 online training platform to help you with your pre-licensed study material. Usually the cost of that course, ladies and gentlemen, is $150, but we'll take care of that bill if you're selected for this position, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we've shown you a proven system, an above average compensation plan, but more importantly, we've shown you what I call is real people with a real opportunity that are having real results, okay? So wrapping this up, get back to the person that invited you to this ASM agency overview. Let them know if you are a person, hey, you ready to get started? I'm ready to get things moving forward. Or hey, I'm a B person that listen, I have a couple questions, okay? In addition to that, leave your information below and someone will get back to you within 24 hours. With that being said, thank you for jumping on this ASM agency overview. My name is Donaldo Harris, and I look forward to working with you, and I'll see you at the top.